Two words to describe the 2022 WWE Royal Rumble pay-per-view is nobody cares. This pay-per-view was very underwhelming and did not deliver on most parts. From the women's Royal Rumble match to the men's Royal Rumble match to Brock and Lashley to Roman and Seth to Becky and Doudrop, it was just a bad pay-per-view. Of all the pay-per-views I've seen in the past 3 months, this has to be the worst one. GCW better than this, on God. So let's start off with the first match of the night. Roman versus Seth Rollins. Now, it starts off hot. Seth comes out with the Shield music, the Shield attire, and it just pops, bro. People on Twitter were popping, people in the arena were popping. It was just good vibes. So it was a really good match. Spear into a pedigree, spear, curb stomp. We almost got a Phoenix Splash too, which was pretty cool. So towards the end of the match, Roman has Seth in the guillotine, and Seth grabs on the rope. The ref counts to 5 and disqualifies his Roman from the match. So we've been waiting for this match for both of their characters for a while now, and it ends in disqualification. Disqualifications never work in any type of match. So why does Seth Rollins have a bad history with bad like disqualification endings? First a Fiend in Hell in a Cell, and now you're doing this for like a dream match. And then like Roman beats down Seth after the bell with a chair. And then the payoff, like at the end of the pay-per-view, there was no point of having Roman win by, or Roman like retain the title by disqualification. You might as well had Seth lose clean, or like have Seth lose like by passing out or getting pinned. But you just unnecessarily just set up some bullshit, and just like it doesn't make any sense. So the second match, Women's Royal Rumble, I'm not gonna hold you, it was a toucan of ass. That match was awful. Starts off with Sasha Banks and Melina. Sasha eliminates Melina. Match goes on and on. Sasha gets eliminated. And they could have just had Sasha run the gauntlet and win the Royal Rumble. It could have been like go a step further to have every horsewoman winning a Royal Rumble since Bayley's out. She wasn't even Rumble this year. And then also another problem I had, they could have just had NXT women fill those legend spots. Like why did we need Summer Rae and Alicia Fox when they barely even know how to wrestle in the first place? And then they had Ivory. That was a decent like comedy segment, I guess. But the main thing of the match, what everybody's talking about, Ronda Rousey makes her return to WWE after 2.5 years and wins the whole damn thing. This was probably if not the best, one of the best moments of the night. Ronda came out around the 20 margin, and then she just dominated niggas. Like she kept beating bitches' ass. The bitches was shook. Also, why are they building up Liv Morgan just to have her get eliminated by the Bella Twins? Like I thought Liv Morgan was supposed to be like your next big women's star, like one of your main faces of the women's division, and you just have her fucking get eliminated by John Cena's ex-fiance and Daniel Bryan's wife. Like, it makes no sense. So, third match, I don't remember what the fucking third match was. I believe it was it Brock versus Bobby? No matter what, I'm gonna talk about it. Brock versus Bobby was probably the best match of the night. And it had like a relatively good ending, but like when the reality sets in and you think about it for a second, it was kind of disappointing. We've been waiting. This is a dream match of ours, and then it kind of ends with interference. It had a relatively good ending, like it set up something, but it just wasn't good for the match. But I'm glad Bobby won though. Black Power, gotta love him brothers, gotta love him brothers. But yeah, Roman comes in near the end of the match, spear to Brock. Uh, Heyman turns on Brock as well, so Roman and Paul are back together now. And yeah, belt shot. Bobby pins him. Kind of a Mickey Mouse win. We just kind of wanted to see like a fair slugfest between Brock and Bobby, and then we really didn't even get that. It was really heating up until Roman showed up, but I don't know. Edge, the Grit versus Edge, and Beth Phoenix versus Maurice and Miz. It was not even gonna hold you. Didn't care about the match. Beth, Edge pick up the win. Yeah. Dewdrop, Becky Lynch, also a match I didn't care about. You put two of the most boring women on your roster in a match. What did you think was gonna happen? People will care more about the WrestleMania sign melting on fire and fucking pouring out to folks more than your fucking women's title match. Like, nobody cares about Dewdrop. You kind of ruined her by giving her the title of Dewdrop. You should have just kept her as Hyper Nibbins. And then nobody cares about Becky Lynch since the whole Bianca incident. So yeah, Becky retains. Top rope manhandle slam. Yeah. The main event, the men's Royal Rumble match. Ass as well. Why are we wasting like spots? Like, why are we wasting spots on jobbers? Nobody wants to like Rick Boogs, Madcap Moss, Johnny Knoxville. Like, why can't you just give those to like NXT superstars or Finn Balor? Where's Finn Balor at? Or like, and then everybody was hyping up like a Forbidden Door entrance. Speaking of Forbidden Door, Mickey James came out with the Knockouts title, which was cool. Back to the men's. Yeah, gave it to Finn, Braun Breaker, but you just decided to have some jobbers. Also, Bad Bunny. Shout out to Bad Bunny. Dedicated to the craft. Yeah, nice surprise entrance, but it wasn't a surprise. Shane O'Mac, and who else was a surprise? Oh, it was Brock as well. We'll get to that in a second. But I got less and less happy as I saw Kevin, AJ, Big E, and Randy like all get thrown out the match. Like, it was just terrible. Like, they could have had Big E win, and just set up Bobby versus fucking Bobby versus Big E for the world title. Big E got ruined by the whole Bloodline versus Brock storyline, and I stand by that. Because he was just doing fine ever since until Roman got COVID and Brock had to step into the match at day one. And it's just been downhill ever since then. So, I don't even know. Yeah, so Brock, number 30, eliminates everybody, then eliminates Drew McIntyre for the win. Points to the WrestleMania sign. Bada bing, bada boom. Pay-per-view's over. This is WWE's problem.